Maybe you don't think that way. I recommend you try thinking that way. It makes your life and your business much more fun. Now let's talk a little bit about global expansion. You guys having a good time?
Yeah.
Is this too much information?
No.
You guys doing okay?
Yes.
All right, now let's talk about global expansion. This is what's been in our presentation. We've been talking about this. All the white letters, those are already open. 2 more to open this year, Philippines and Japan. This has been in our presentation, orientation. This is what we've been seeing. 2 weeks ago in Las Vegas at the convention, we announced a few more countries to open. As you know that we're going to be launching Philippines. That's going to be starting literally in 4 days, October 1st. Our office in Manila, Makati, which is the best part of Manila. We're opening up an office there. October 1st. This is our office. We're going to be having office opening ceremony on October 1st at 6 p.m. For anybody, the senior managers and higher that could RSVP and come join us for the opening ceremony. October 2nd and 3rd, we're going to be doing presentation, orientation, and product training. K-Pop-Up. It's a super K-Pop-Up event that we're going to have together at the office October 2nd and 3rd at an office setting just like this, just so people can learn the basics of starting their business. October 5th is going to be our launch event of Philippines. Now, this is the first time we're having a big launch event like this because we are growing so fast and we're trying to accommodate as many people as possible as we expand. I want to let you know, October 5th event, this event at the Shangri-La Hotel of Manila, a 5-star hotel right in front of our office in Manila. We had to stop taking RSVP. We had to start taking a reservation for the event 3 days ago because we have already over 1,800 people RSVP for this event.
Wow.
Now this is a brand new market. Now if I was in Malaysia, if I was champion, I know what I'll be thinking. If I was Kevin, I'm like, what? Philippines just starting, they got 1,800 people to RSVP. Next time we have an event in Malaysia, I'm gonna have 1,801 people. That's what I'll be thinking. So Philippines, October 5th, we're gonna be having this launch event, which is gonna be super, super exciting. October 5th at the Shangri-La Hotel. It's gonna be short, 2 to 5 presentation, training. A lot of leaders are flying in and sharing their story. A lot of national directors, senior directors, you're gonna hear their story. It's gonna be powerful. If you know people in Philippines, talk to your leaders. You don't have to go unless you want to. You don't have to go. We will be there. We will present for you. We will train for you. Just send your people and your business can expand in the market. Does that make sense? Doesn't mean you have to physically go. We also announced that we're going to be pre-launching Europe. This is our first country in Europe. This is really exciting because UK is going to be the beginning of all the European expansion. Starting October 17th is when the official launch of the website is going to begin. You can sign up, you can order products, you can sign up customers. All of that is going to start October 17th. October 19th is going to be the launch event, and we're going to start shipping products on October 27th. This is the event. If you want to send somebody there, make sure you take a picture of that because right in front of our office, we're going to be at the Novotel London West Hotel, where we're going to be hosting a European launch event, UK launch event at this Novotel venue. We just started taking RSVP for this event. The capacity for the event holds 1,500 seats. And I can tell you right now, it's already 70% sold out. So people are registering, people are inviting right now like crazy for the UK launch event. This is right before this building we are moving into this building. It's a really cool building in UK called the ARC building. And right in front of the office building is where this Novotel Hotel is. So it's going to be cool. You don't have to go. It's far from Malaysia. You don't have to go. I will go. Send your guest. So why is this important? Because as you understand what's happening in Remont, some of you are like, well, I'm born and raised in Malaysia. I've never been to UK. I've never been to Philippines. What does that have anything to do with me? Here's what's powerful about our business. Once you start thinking about it, you'll be surprised how you find people. Maybe you don't directly know anybody, but you're going to start finding people that has a brother living in UK, has a sister living in Philippines, has a friend that just moved to Philippines. You're going to start finding those people. I'll give you an example. How many of you ever had a situation like this? You were going to buy a car, and let's just say you decide to buy a Mercedes E-Class, okay? You're going to buy a car. As soon as you decided that you're going to buy the car, now everywhere you look, you see that car everywhere, Mercedes E-Class. How many of you ever experienced that before? As soon as you decide to do something, everywhere you look, now you're going to recognize. But when you weren't thinking, when you didn't decide, literally thousands of those could go in front of you and you don't even recognize it. Does that make sense to you? See, it's important. I say it all the time. Think global and you build local. You build your local Malaysia business. I'm not saying fly to Philippines. I'm not saying fly to UK. But as you build Malaysia, as you build Singapore, as you build KL, as you build Penang, as you're building here, If you're thinking about where Reman is expanding, as you think about, oh wow, Reman is going to UK, Reman is going to Japan, Reman is going to Philippines, Reman is opening up these markets. When you think about it, guess what's going to happen? It's just going to pop up in the conversation and you will recognize opportunities. Oh, this person's sister, this person has a brother-in-law, this person went to college in UK, this person has friends that live in Philippines. And you're going to see, even on social media, you'll see posts, oh wow, this person is visiting UK, this person tagged something about Philippines. And you're going to recognize because now you're thinking about it. Does that make sense to you? That's why it's important. Instead of sitting here, airplane mode, like what does UK have anything to do with me? Let me ask you a question. How many of you would love to have a team in UK? How many of you would love it if somebody in UK is boo buying products in UK pounds, but you're making your commission in Malaysia money? How many of you guys would love it? How many of you would love it even more if you never go to UK, but somehow, some way, you found a leader in your team from UK and you make $1 million from UK without ever going to UK? How many of you wouldn't mind? Nobody in UK knows you, but you're still making a lot of money from UK every single month. How many of you wouldn't mind? I wouldn't mind either. That's what's possible here. You know, so many leaders in Canada, in Taiwan, they don't know who they are, but they make money every month because they introduce somebody, and it got found in their team. And that's what's possible about Reman Opportunity. We're launching Japan as our next country in Reman, as our country number 11, fourth quarter. December 12th, 12/12 is when the online sign-up and online product order is going to begin for Japan. We haven't decided on the event yet, but in December we're going to be doing a pre-launch event in Japan. You don't have to go unless you want to. I will be there. I know Mr. Steve's going to be there. I know Mr. Jackie's going to be there. Send your guests and you could participate in Japan expansion when we go there in December. Also, European expansion next year is going to be crazy. First quarter, we're going to be launching Italy. Anybody want to one day visit Italy? Yes. Is that going to be fun? Some of you are like, I don't care if I have people, I want to go to Italy. Right? First quarter, we're launching Italy. Guess what? We're also launching Spain in first quarter of 2026. We're also going to be launching Ireland on first quarter of 2026. Reman is just getting started. When I said Reman expansion is going crazy, we are just getting warmed up. After that, we're also opening up more countries in Latin America. We just opened up Mexico in April, and we're going to be launching Chile on first quarter of 2026. We're also going to be opening up Colombia on first quarter of 2026. I heard from many of my friends that spent time in Colombia. In Colombia, you could go anywhere, even a hotel lobby, just coffee. Anywhere you go in Colombia, have coffee tastes amazing. That's what I heard. I haven't been there. I cannot wait to go. And one day it will be fun for you to go if you choose to. We're also going to be launching Peru on first quarter of 2026. You know what that means? 3 years ago this time, September of 2022, Reman was in one country. Yes. Today, we are in 8 countries. Yes. Next week, we're in 9 countries. 3 weeks, we're in 10 countries. 2 months, we're in 11 countries. By end of first quarter, by the springtime next year, which is 6 months from now, we're going to be in 17 countries. It's incredible. The timing of Reman Opportunity right now, it's crazy. It would never happen like this ever again. If you ever wanted to be part of something special and position yourself to benefit from something this big, you probably never saw an opportunity like this in your lifetime. And you miss this, if you don't take advantage of this, there's a good chance that you never may see an opportunity like this ever again in your lifetime. I'm 42 years old. I never seen an opportunity like this. And I don't believe I ever will. So when people say once in a lifetime opportunity, I don't need to convince other people, at least for me. I believe for me, this is once in a lifetime opportunity and it will never happen like this ever again. You know any other company that's going to be opening up this many countries of opportunities in 6 months of time? You know how expensive it is to open up those markets? Companies making the investments. Why? Because they understand K-beauty, K-movement, soccer player throwing the ball to sell LA Dodgers tickets more, having a billboard K-burger, and people wait 3 hours to eat Korean burger, with Golden and Soda Pop from K-pop Demon Hunters, music playing everywhere to attract more people to restaurants and shops and lounges and places. I'm telling you, what is happening right now with K-movement, it's very special. And you are the pioneer of this market, getting started before anyone else. So now, instead of showing that in 2026, we're showing you all the countries that we're launching, and this is just the beginning. Matter of fact, at the Macau convention, we got more announcements. This is just until spring of 2026. How many of you guys are excited about what's to come in Remont expansion in the next few more months and next few years of time? This is full speed, it's happening. So, should you become an upgraded leader? Should your leadership, should your mindset upgrade fast, or should you do it slow? Fast. This is all happening. Before all these things happen, you want to be prepared. If you're taking notes, you may want to bring, I want you to write this down so you can bring it with you. My mentor taught me this many years ago, and I never forgot it. He says success is a direct result of preparation meeting opportunity. When preparation meets opportunity is when success happens. How many of you agree opportunities are right in front of us at Remont? There is so much opportunity right in front of us. Only thing you have to do is prepare yourself. You have to be prepared. The success level of how much you're going to get out of Remont is going to be determined by how prepared you are for this opportunity. Prepared meaning what? Your leadership, your thinking, your language, your posture, your size of your thinking, your success story you create here, locally, in Malaysia, in KL, in Penang, or in Kota Kinabalu. What other city are you from? Any other city? Johor? I've never been there. I would love to go one day. Any other city you from? Okay, that's hard. Okay. I'll try next time. Okay. I said it earlier. Think global, but focus on building local. Some people are like, oh, I know this person in Italy. Okay. We're not open there yet. How about you talk to your next door neighbor first? Person living next to you, like, why don't you talk to that person first? Some people are like, oh, I know this person in Africa. I understand, but why don't you talk to the person living next door, or living downstairs, or living upstairs? Your friends and your coworkers and your colleagues that you already have a relationship with. But keep thinking global. So many people do the opposite. They don't talk to their family, they don't talk to their friends, they don't talk to their neighbor. But they want to take action globally. I'm going to Philippines, when they haven't even talked to anybody in KL. They're acting, building global, but mindset and thinking is so small, like local. Don't do the opposite, okay? Focus. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't go Philippines. You could go Philippines. But what I am saying is, if you're going to go Philippines, talk to everybody in your neighborhood first. Talk to everybody in your phone book first, in your contact list first, locally, because everything will be easier locally, not harder. Everything will be harder in different markets. That's the truth. Culture, language, distance. When you build KL, you live here. It doesn't cost you more money to sleep at night. But when you go to Philippines, you have to pay for flight, you have to pay for hotel, you cannot cook, you have to buy meals. It costs you more. I'm not saying don't do it. What I am saying is let's be smart, let's be wise. Always focus on thinking global, but build local first. Build your story first. Become a strong leader here first. Become a better leader here first. Create your story here first. So when you do go, or when they do come and visit you, you have a story to tell. You know exactly how to coach. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
If you do, always remember to think global and build local, you're going to do great. Now let's talk about you. Is that okay? YK Beauty, you got it, right? How many of you got it? YK Beauty is clear. We get to have BTS and Blackpink and Son and K-pop Demon Hunters and Squid Game be your marketing for your K-Beauty. You guys understand the timing of K-Beauty. We understand why ICD Skincare. We understand why Remont, how special this opportunity is. We understand the Malaysia and Singapore market and the global expansion. But most importantly is going to be you. Why you? How many of you have been looking for a special opportunity just like this? See, my father was a school teacher when I was in Korea. Hardworking man, super nice guy. Hardworking, super nice, honest, good person. But never knew how to make money. How many of you guys know anybody like that? Being a good person itself doesn't pay. Being a hard worker itself doesn't pay. True or not true? Having high integrity itself doesn't pay. He is a great man, but never knew how to make money. When I was young, when I met those successful business people and I said, I want to be like that. When I was 19 years old, one of the guys, he sat me down and here's what he said. He said, Danny, not everybody in your family has to change for family's life to change. He said only one person in the family has to make the decision to absolutely change everything. And if one person becomes the hero for the family, everything in life could change. He said if one person could become wealthy in the family, the kids, grandkids, status of their life will change forever. He said if you can make that decision to be the hero for your family, your kids will not have to grow up like the way you grew up. Your grandkids can live life that you couldn't even dream of. And he had a conversation with me when I was 19 years old. And I said, you know what? Yes, I want to be that person for my family. Now, I don't know your why. I don't know your motivation. I don't know your goals. I don't know your family situation. But maybe some of you are just like me. Some of you are maybe just like Steve. We lived our life grateful for our parents. We love our family. They did the best they can. But we had the things we needed, but we never had the things that we wanted. And we said, enough is enough. Poverty ends here. Short on money ends here. Family having stress from money stops here. Kids not being able to experience the world because of lack of money stops here. We made that decision and we said we will fix it and our kids would live a completely different life than the life that we lived when we were kids. We made that decision. And I don't know if any of you made those decisions. Maybe some of you joined Remont just to make extra $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 a month. But maybe some of you joined Remont just like Jackie did, just like Steve did, just like Champion did, just like Tim and Chris and some of us did. We said, you know what, this is our chance to absolutely change everything for our future, for our family. And if that's you, or if you haven't made a decision like that, but you want to make a decision like that in Remont, I'm telling you, this is a safe place for you to make a decision like that. Because I don't know where else in the world you're going to have people like us. They'll be fighting with you, they'll be encouraging you, they'll be coaching you, they'll be there for you to support you and get on the journey with you to help you to get there and achieve all your dreams and goals. When was the last time you had people that were successful, who understood the concept of success and leadership, that were so passionate to train you and coach you and help you to get to where you want to go? When was the last time you had a support like that in your life? You know, we just opened up Malaysia in April. It's only been 5 months. You know how many times I've been to Malaysia since April? 5 times. It's far. It's far. There's no direct flight from Las Vegas to Malaysia. No direct flight. Every time I come here, it literally takes me over 20 to 24 hours. From the moment I leave my house to get to the hotel here, it takes over 24 hours.
Yes.
It's far. When was the last time you had somebody come do that? How much did you pay to come to this training today?
I think free.
Free!
Thank you, Jenny.
I spent a lot of money to come. Mr. Steve, you have to get a train, so he spent a lot of money to come. He's from California, he has a direct flight. He went to Singapore and it came, but we do it. Why? Because we care. We want to see every single one of you win. We want to see every single one of you win the way that Mr. Steve Young did. And that's why we come. When was the last time you had someone like that come and support you and train you and pour into you to give you everything we have experienced and we have learned so you could go out there and experience completely changing your life for better? Yes, skincare, ICD skincare is very powerful. Yes, our products are absolutely incredible and it changes people's skins. But environment like this, training like this, support like this, leadership pouring in like this, I don't know many other people in the world that would do that for you either. And is this going to last forever of me being able to come here every month? No, because we're launching 9 more countries in the next 6 months of time. While I have the opportunity, I heard last month, Mr. Brian told me, somebody told our general manager, oh, Danny's been coming every month, I think it's too often. To me, it is the stupidest thing I've ever heard anybody say. Their thinking is so small. And their thinking is so small and they understand absolutely nothing about our opportunity and timing. When you have a window like this, and when you have somebody like me to come and train and pour into you, and I'm giving my absolute best, and you're taking it casually, that's an opportunity you're going to miss, you're never going to get back. See, when we launched Taiwan, Jackie will tell you, I went to Taiwan every single month for the first 6-7 months of time. Mr. Jackie and his wife, Winnie, his wife was 9 months pregnant. They came to the office 9 months pregnant. Like, I'm like, you should be home. And next day I go to the office, again at the office. Next day office, again, I'm like, you 9 months pregnant, you don't have a baby here. Brand new carpet. Don't. We literally launched Taiwan. 5 days later, they had their baby. But you know, they were on Zoom before they went to the hospital. And 2 weeks later, I was in Taiwan. I cannot believe it. They came to the event. A month later, I go to Taiwan. They bring the baby to the event. I'm like, this is a Rebound baby here. Every single training, every single event, Mr. Jackie, I have never seen him miss one. When we say, yes, let's give him an example. Why is he successful? People say, why is he #1 money earner in Asia? Why? Because I can tell you, every Zoom, he was there. Every event, he was there. Was it convenient? No, not convenient. It didn't matter if I was in Taichung or Kaohsiung or Tainan or Taipei. It didn't matter. He was there. We said we're going to launch Korea. He's there. We're going to launch Hong Kong. He's there. Mr. Steve Hyun, first day, he was there when we started Remind America. Every single Zoom, he was there. Every single event, he was there. See, when I got started, remember, I was 18 years old, being an entrepreneur. Barely spoke English. I didn't understand half of the things they was talking about at the training. But here's what I did understand. One of the trainer, he said, Danny, if you forget everything else, never forget this. He said, until you achieve all your dreams and goals, remember these 3 words, never miss training. He said, until you achieve all your dreams and goals, never miss training. If you haven't achieved your dreams and goals yet, that means you need more training. He said, because your leadership, everything will rise and fall in leadership. When you grow, your business is going to grow. When you grow, your income is going to grow. He said, you don't have to change other things, you have to change you. And you're going to change, your opportunity to change is going to happen at the training. He said, until you achieve your dreams and goals, never miss training. He told me that when I was 19 years old. And ever since then, I never missed the training. And I realized more I learn, I realized more I need to learn more. I heard the dumbest thing for someone to say is to say, I already know that. Why do scholars have more books? How come people that have more degrees want more degrees? Because they realize the more they learn, they realize there's more to learn. It's only the ignorant people that says that I got nothing else to learn. See, my mentor always taught me, when you stop learning, when you stop growing, that's when you start dying. And I want to encourage you, we're talking about leadership here. I want to encourage every single one of you to be hungry and be passionate about leadership growth of you. And because if you grow, everything in your life is going to grow. My family, I've never been on a vacation until I was an adult. When I was a kid, only time we went out of town during summer break or winter break was what? To go visit family, grandparents over in a different town. We've never been on a vacation. You know, but my 3 kids, I have 3 kids. I have 18, 16, and 14-year-old. This summer break, just until a couple months ago, in July, summer break, the kids got to go Korea, they got to go Hong Kong, they got to come to Malaysia, they got to go Thailand, and they went to Singapore. They went to 5 countries this summer. Last year, they went to 4 countries last summer. My kids been to 14 countries. Life that I didn't get to have when I was a kid. My daughter's going to be graduating high school next year. I had a conversation, whatever you want to study, I got you. See, my parents couldn't tell me that when I was going to college. Why? Because I made a decision that I was going to be the hero for my family. I was going to change everything for my family. And I don't share this to brag. I share this with you to let you know that it's possible for you too. In 1 year of Rebound Opportunity, you could accomplish more than the last 20 years of any career you had if you truly work on yourself and treat Rebound Opportunity seriously. I'm seeing it every day. I'm seeing success stories in Rebound every single day. Life absolutely changed. Mr. Jackie, in 1 year of time, literally transforming his income, where in 1 month now, he literally makes more money in 1 month than average people in Taiwan make in 10 years of time. But a year and a half ago, he couldn't figure out how to make $5,000 a month. He recognized the opportunity of K-Beauty, ICT Skincare, Rebound, and the expansion, and the most importantly, the power of working on you to change you to absolutely be prepared to maximize all the opportunity. If it could happen for him, it could happen for you. It doesn't take 10 years. With this timing and opportunity, in the next 1 to 2 years of time, everything could change for you. So you ask yourself the question. Now, some of you are looking at me like I'm crazy. You're like, man, I just wanted to have a better skin. This guy's talking about some deep, crazy stuff here. I believe that was the case. You wouldn't have came to the leadership training today. The fact that you came to leadership training, I believe you're just a sign that you are a bigger thinker. You want to do more. You want to make a big change for your family. You got a lot of dreams and goals. It's been sleeping. It's been under the blanket. You haven't even brought up. You want to bring it back up. If everything was possible, if there was no limit on how your life could be, what would your life look like? I'm telling you, with Remount Opportunity, you can make that a reality in the next 2 to 5 years of time. So ask yourself, I can't answer this for you. I could tell you everything about all the other stuff. But why you need this, why you want to make it happen here, why you want to become national director here, why you want to become a multi-millionaire with Remount, that's something you have to search and you have to find. But when you find it, I want it to be so strong and so clear that you don't forget, and it's something you think about and you talk about all the time. And if you haven't yet, today I want to encourage you to make a decision to be a hero for your family. And when you become a hero for your family, you know how powerful you are when you become, superhero. Who's your favorite superhero? Iron Man? Superwoman? Anybody? Who's your favorite superhero? Superman? Superman is a good example. Let's talk about Superman. What is that? She said Jackie Chan. The one with hair, yes. Yeah. Superman, here's a good example. You know what's the difference between Superman and normal people? When they get hit, it doesn't hurt them the same. When they hit, it's more powerful. You know, when you make a decision to be a superhero for your family, that's how you'll be. Challenges of life is gonna come. You're gonna get hit. Life will hit you. How many of you guys understand? Life will hit you. Life will hit you many, many times. But when you make a decision that you're gonna be a superhero for your family, when you get hit, it doesn't bother you anymore. When I made a decision that I was gonna work hard and make enough money to retire my parents from working at dry cleaners when we moved to America, I said, I wanna retire my parents. When I tried to make a sale and there was a rejection, I tried to believe in somebody, but then someone betrayed and they lied. Someone said they will be there and they didn't show up. Someone said they're gonna buy and they didn't buy. Someone I trusted, they lie and they stab me in the back. When those things happen, when I made a decision that I was gonna retire my parents, it didn't matter anymore. Just because somebody said, no, what am I gonna do? Stop the dream of retiring my parents? No, it didn't hurt me like it used to. The attack didn't beat me down like it used to. I didn't feel it anymore because I was doing it for my family. Does that make sense to you? When you hit, you're going to be so much more powerful when you make a decision to be a hero for your family. When you present, when you share the opportunity, when you do K pop-up and share the product, your actions will be 10 times more powerful if you make a decision to be a hero for your family. So if you haven't yet, I want to encourage you to make that decision to be a hero for your family, because when you do, attacks won't hurt you and you'll be more powerful in everything you do. Now, talking about being a hero for your family, I want you to understand what it means to be a pioneer. The reality in Singapore, it's new, and you are a pioneer. And being a pioneer, it's good. That's where the opportunity is. But being a pioneer, you have to understand these two things. Number one, it's a pioneer. You have to do Remount as a business. Don't do Remount like it's a lottery ticket. See, a lot of times when we launch a new country, being a pioneer, people come, they join, they sign up, they buy products, they get a position. Because it's new, they want to be at the top. They want to be here before anybody else. But the mindset isn't a business. Mindset is a lottery ticket. Oh, maybe I'm going to get lucky here. Maybe because I was the first, I'm going to be at the top of everything. And in 90 days, in 30 days, in 6 months, everything they want doesn't happen. Ah, maybe it's a lottery ticket. I didn't win. That's how most people approach. Not you, but people in Mexico. Do some people in Malaysia think like that too? Some people. I don't recommend it. It's a business. If you got dreams and goals, my mentor taught me, Eddie, milk has an expiration date. Your dream should never have an expiration date. Who cares if it takes 6 months? Who cares if it takes a year? Who cares if it takes 2 years? Who cares if it takes 4 years? I wanted to retire my parents. That was my first goal when I was 18. It didn't happen overnight. It took me 4 years. How many of you think it was worth it? It was worth it. But now it's been 20 years I've been taking care of them. I thought $10,000 a month, US dollars, could take care of them, so I retired them. I didn't calculate how much money that is after 20 years. And they are healthier today than they were 20 years ago. So I am happy they're going to live a very, very long time. But I mean, it's exciting. It's a business. It's not a lottery ticket. Being a pioneer, it's messy. It's messy. We just started. You call customer service agents new too. They don't know. Because it's a pioneer. He's like, I got a question. You ask your upline. They don't know. It's like, but you senior manager. I know, but I only been in 10 days. Like, no one knows. Because everybody's new. You team leader, I know about it. I just joined July. It's only been 2 months. What do I know? I've never led people before. I'm just learning myself. It's a pioneer. Yeah, it's messy. You know, you're gonna have a lot of things you wish you had that we're not gonna have. But don't hate it. That's where the opportunity is. If everything's already set up because it's been here for 10 years, guess what? You're not gonna have the opportunity you have here now. You think everything was easy when we opened up the United States? No. You think it was easy when we opened up Taiwan? No way. You think everything was easy when we opened up Hong Kong? No way. You think it's gonna be easy when we open up UK? No. You think when we launch Philippines on October 1st, everything's going to be smooth? No way! Customer service, October 1st, I guarantee everything they say is going to wrong. It's going to be wrong. Why? Because it's their first day at work. Yes, they are being trained, but how much do you really know after 2 weeks of training and you haven't done the job yet? When I was in college, I used to work at Starbucks. We went through 2 weeks of 8 hours a day training. Starbucks gives you a book this thick about all the drinks and all the stories. I remember the first order I got after training. I had to make the drink. It took me 7 minutes to make a drink. Because you're so nervous. That's just the way it is. Is it true or not true? Isn't that the way it is if you open a new restaurant, if you open up a new hotel, if you open up new anything? Being a pioneer, it's messy. Don't be frustrated. Don't hate it. Enjoy it. It is a sign and a reminder that it is a perfect timing for an opportunity. Now, here's one thing I'll guarantee. Everything will be better in the next 6 months. But the opportunity is greater today than it is 6 months later. So being a pioneer, yes, you need to have a thick skin. You know what it means to have a thick skin? Don't be too sensitive. Don't get frustrated so easy. Be strong and be excited. And don't spend major time in minor things. Don't spend little time in little unimportant things. Think big. Always step back and think big. And let the little things be little things. Do you know it is possible? I'm going to give you an example. Do Malaysian money have coins?
Yes.
You guys have coins? What? Does anybody have a coin? I've never seen a coin from a Malaysian coin. Is there a coin? Anybody have a coin? Oh, thank you. How much is this? This is 50? But this is not 50, like, this is different than this 100, right? This is 50 cents. You call it 50 cents? This is what, 100? Ringgit. It's so hard. Ringgit. Okay. So this is 100 ringgit. And this is 50 cents. Question, which one's bigger? This one or this one? 100 is way bigger. Physically, size is bigger. And it's worth 200 times, right? 200 times more than this one. How silly would it be if somebody misses out on this because of this? Would that be silly? That would be very silly. But is it possible to not see this because of this? Yes, you know how? If you just cover your eyes. I cannot see it. I cannot see physically larger, 200 times bigger. I cannot see this if I cover my eye with this. That's what most people do. They have one problem in front of them. Oh, customer service. Oh, my upline. Oh, the other team competition. Oh, this person quit. This person complained. This person said this. Online Shopee pricing and somebody sell it cheaper. This person from this other company said their product's better. One little thing, my customer didn't get the product on time. Somebody came here and they had a bad experience. They joined the presentation was bad, and they complained to me. They let one thing get in front of their eye where they miss out on something so much bigger of changing their life and changing their family's life forever because of a one problem. Now, you're too smart to do that in Malaysia, but I had to have a serious conversation about this in Korea 2 days ago. I hope that nobody in Malaysia is silly enough to miss out on such a big opportunity because they decide to cover their whole eye with something so small. Being a pioneer, you're not going to have electricity, you're not going to have gas. You're going to have to be thick-skinned, strong, because the opportunity is that much greater. Does that make sense to you? All right? Is this too much? Are you guys, some of you look like you're mad at me. You guys mad at me right now?
No.
Now, I want to say congratulations because you're already here. Tell the person sitting next to you, congratulations for being here. This special opportunity, you are here right now. You should be congratulated. Now, I do want you to remember, being here is exciting. But the more important decision is going to be being here 1 year from now. Be here 1 year from now. September of 2026, be here. Doesn't matter what happens between now and then, be here September of 2026. It's so easy to start. Most people don't finish. It's so easy for people to start. They say, I want to lose weight. They start. A few days later, they get distracted. It's the self-discipline. And discipline to discipline your disappointments. You're going to have disappointments. But discipline your disappointments and make sure you're here next year. At this time, I promise you your life will not be the same. A lot of people think success is mystery. Success is not mystery. A lot of people think special people have success. No, it's not special people who have success. It's the people that do the basic, easy things. My mentor said it the best. He said, things that are easy to do are easy not to do. That's the problem. It's not that it's difficult to do. It's so easy to be here. It's so easy to be on Zoom during the system. It's so easy to share the product every day. It's so easy to share the opportunity every day. It's so easy to focus and pay attention to your team events and Zoom events and take notes and go out there and apply. It is easy to do. Problem is, it's easy not to do it. Getting healthier is easy. Eat healthier, stop eating bad things, exercise a little bit, sleep good. You're going to be healthier. True or not true? It's easy to do, easy not to do. A couple years ago, I started eating an apple a day. Why? Because my mentor said in one of the audio programs, he said, in America there's a saying, I don't know if Malaysia has a saying, in America there's a saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Do you guys have that too?
Yes.
Here's what my mentor said. He said, what if it's true? He said, what if it's true? How hard is eating an apple? How expensive is it? $1,000? No, it's like $1. It's cheap, it's easy, it's delicious. He said, what if it's true? Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but what if it is? So I literally went on for 2 years where I eat an apple a day. Just to practice the discipline that I could do the easy thing if I choose to every single day. And Remind is no different. You don't have to do anything crazy special. Just do the easy thing every single day. And if you keep doing the easy thing consistently, every single one of you here will absolutely change your life for better. We talked about the difference in thinking. Leaders, big leaders, and people that are not leaders yet, they think different. I used to tell my mentor, I wish it was easier. He said, Danny, don't wish it was easier, just get better. I used to tell my mentor, I wish there were less problems. My mentor said, don't wish for less problems, wish for more wisdom. I used to tell my mentor, I wish there were less challenges. He said, don't wish for less challenges because you won't grow. Just wish for more skills. I'm like, wow, this guy thinks completely different than me. I used to tell my mentor, things cost too much. He said, Danny, things don't cost too much. You just are broke. You don't have enough money. He said, you add a 0 to your income, you take away 0 from a price tag. How many of you want to add 2 more zeros to your income so you could remove a couple more zeros off of the price tag of whatever you're buying? Yes, you think different. Leaders think different. When we say you invest in leadership, when you say you grow in leadership, what are we talking about? We're talking about you upgrading your thinking. That's what we're talking about. And we want you to think big. The money was a perfect example. You got to think big. Anytime something happens, don't get frustrated. Step back and look at the whole picture. Be reminded that behind this small 50 cent, there is 100 ringgit right behind it. Don't miss this for this. That would be stupid. So make sure that you're always thinking big and looking at the big picture. Okay? Now, this is very important. If you want to be a powerful leader, you got to understand, don't make your minimums your maximums. Don't make your minimums your maximums. It's the craziest thing when I meet leaders, especially team leaders, and they're having conversation like, oh, I'm working on getting my 10,000 SP requirement. What 10,000 SP? It's like, a team leader have to do 10,000 SP per month. I said, why are you even thinking about that? You know how many times when I was a team leader, how many times when Mr. Stevie Hunt was a team leader, thought about or focused on having a goal to hit a 10,000 SP? Never. 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 You know how many times Jackie thought about hitting 10,000 SP? Never. 10,000 SP is the minimum. Why would you make that a goal? Like, I do 10,000 SP, commission is not going to be the commission I want. That's the minimum. Don't make it your maximum. It's like, I want to go to Harvard so I could pass the class and get 61. I want to take this test and I want to pass and get 61. Why would you do that when 100 is available? Why would you do that? Why would you settle? Why would you try to get an F? D. Why would you try to get a D when A is available? When there are people making $1 million a month in ringgit money here in Remon, why would you try to hit 10,000 SP? And maybe make 10,000 ringgit. Like, why? We don't even think about it. People are like, I need 10 customers and 1,000 SP to get unilevel? Why would you even think about that? Why would you settle at 10? Number one customer getter in America, her name is Kimberly Weimer. I just checked before the meeting. Guess how many personal customers she has? 5,147. 5,147. Do you think for even a single day she's been with Remon, she was thinking, I need to get my 10 customers? Guess what her personal SP is? Personal customers buying every month from her because she's been for the last year and a half, every month adding. Her goal, simple, her goal every day is to add 10 customers a day. That's her goal. Non-stop for a year and a half. That's why she got 5,100. She didn't get 5,000 overnight. Her goal every day is to add 10 more customers. She doesn't care if they buy or not. She wants them to create a customer account and keep telling them, keep sending them video, keep telling them about Ring. She's been consistently doing that for 1.5 years. And because of it now, every month she's gaining 200, 300, 400 customers a month. And a year and a half later, now she's 5,145 customers. And her personal SP from her customers is usually between 70,000 to 100,000 SP personal customer orders. Retail commission she could earn 40 to 50% on from personal customers. You think she's going, I need to hit my 1,000 SP so I get my Unilever? You think she's going, I need to hit my 10,000 SP so I make my ice skate qualified as a team leader? Never! She never talked about it. She never thought about it. Her whole team never even talked about it. But every single team leader in her team does way more than 10,000 because they don't even make 10,000 the issue. Remember this, okay? Whatever you set as a goal, it will be hard. If your goal is 10,000, guess what? 10,000 is going to be hard for you. You will do up to 4,000 or 5,000, no problem. But 5,000 to 10,000 is going to be a hard journey. But when you could shift your mindset to start focusing on 100,000, 50,000, 200,000, whatever the goal is, it gets hard. It's not the task that makes it hard. Whatever your goal is, it becomes hard. So if you're capable of doing 100, but you focus on 10, now 10 is your goal, now 10 is hard. But if your focus is 100, guess what happens? When you think big, and when you think big and focus on 100, guess what happens? 50,000 is easy and it's automatic. It's a mental game. Difficult or not difficult is not determined by the task. Difficult and not difficult is determined by your thinking. Is this too much? You guys are not responding. Let me ask you. Is this too much? Is this too much? I'm telling you, this is how I became successful. This is how I upgraded as a leader. This is how I understood that, hey, you know what? I could achieve 10 times bigger, 100 times bigger. This is the power of thinking big. I want to encourage every single one of you, when you leave here, think everything much bigger. Whatever you've been thinking, add a 0 to it. If you've been thinking 10, now start thinking 100. Every time you go on Zoom, instead of having 2, 3, 5 people there, have 20, 30, 50 people there. If you were thinking, I'm going to go to Macau with 3 people, start focusing on bringing 30 people. If you're thinking, I'm going to bring 10 people to Macau with me, now set a goal and bring 100 people. You're trying to make 10,000, go make 100,000. It takes same amount of effort. That's what I realized. Achieving 100 and achieving 10, it's same thing. I mean, why would you achieve 10 when 100 is available and it's same thing? It's same thing. Tell the person sitting next to you, it's same thing. It's same thing. I'm telling you, it is same thing. It really is. Bringing 100 people here, bringing 10 people here, coming here by yourself, it's same thing. It's just the difference of your thinking. Soon as you start thinking bigger, you do the same thing, results are going to be much bigger. Oh, wow! Once I understood this, everything in my life changed. Every day I worked on making my thinking bigger. When my thinking increased, everything started to change. Don't think based on what you see. Don't think based on what you experienced in the past. If your thinking matches your past and today present, then your life will never get bigger. If you could think bigger than anything you've ever done, if you could think way bigger than anything you are capable of doing today, you will change to match your thinking. My mentor said, Danny, you got 2 options. One option is to shrink your dreams to match your reality of today. Or you could increase your dream and change you to match your bigger version of your life. He said, you can't, but you have to think big. If you think big, it will change you. I'll give you an example. How many of you guys watch Squid Game? Anybody watch Squid Game? Okay, about half of you. In Squid Game, or how about Mr. Sunshine? Anybody watch Mr. Sunshine? Okay, nobody. All right. There's an actor named Byung-hun Lee, Lee Byung-hun. He's the Black Mask frontman. You guys know who he is? Very popular actor. He had a dream when he was an actor in Korea, only in Korean actor. He had a dream to become a Hollywood movie star. He had a dream to become a Hollywood movie star. He never lived in America. He didn't go study English in college, but he had a dream to become a Hollywood movie star. Because he had a dream to become a Hollywood movie star, every opportunity he had that he could learn English, he did it. He had an uncle named Charles from Arizona. Every time, he said, hey, anytime you talk to me, it doesn't matter if I don't understand, please talk to me in English. I want to learn in English. Any friend that spoke English, hey, I want to speak to me in English. He had a dream to become a Hollywood movie star. So guess what? That becoming a Hollywood movie star as someone that don't speak English, does the dream match him or doesn't match him? It doesn't match him. It didn't match him of who he was 20 years ago. But his dream was so much bigger than him. But guess what the dream did? Dream changed him. His dream changed him to speak English. His dream changed him to become a movie star in Hollywood. And did movies with Bruce Willis, Denzel Washington. He was the G.I. Joe, Storm Shadow in G.I. Joe. And now he's the frontman for the Squid Game. He was the voice in K-pop Demon Hunters. Now he speaks English like someone that lived in America for 30 years. Why? Because his dream changed him. Someone wants to become a basketball player. You don't have the skill first. No, when you have a dream to become a basketball player, because that's your dream, it doesn't match who you are, but it will change you. Your thinking has to be bigger than who you are. Maybe you don't know how to present yet. Maybe you don't know how to be a good leader yet. Maybe you don't know how to do any of these yet. It doesn't matter. When your dream is big and thinking is big, it will change you. It will grow you. It will change you to match your dream. Does that make sense to you? See, you don't want to think like, well, I make 5,000 now, so I don't want to think 20,000 and be disappointed. No, you have to think 20,000 so it could change you. How many of you want the next 5 years of your life to be better than last 5 years of your life? Then start thinking bigger. And don't make your minimums your maximums. This is some good stuff. I cannot believe I flew 20 hours to come to Malaysia to give you all this training for free. This is so good. If you're recording it, I want to copy myself, okay? I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. Now, I want to talk to you about how important competition is, but how bad comparing is. You want to compete, but never compare. What does that mean? See, when you compete, if I'm competing with other leaders, if I'm competing with other countries, if I'm competing with other teams, if I'm winning, I don't want to lose next time. Guess what? It will make you do even better next time around. When you're competing, if you lose, it motivates you to get better. If you win, it's keep you on your toes to make sure that you stay sharp for the next one because you don't want to lose next time. So competing is extremely healthy. Competing is very important. Without BMW, Mercedes wouldn't be who they are. Without Samsung, iPhone, Apple wouldn't be who they are. Competition is what makes them better. Do you guys agree with that?
Yeah.
In Riemann, it's the same. We have multiple teams. All the teams, you want to compete. But competing is healthy. But what you want to make sure that you never do is compare. Compare will destroy you. When you compare, if I'm doing better, it goes to your head. Oh, I'm better. They're losers. I'm better. When you're comparing, if I'm losing, it goes to your heart. You get discouraged. Like, oh, maybe I'm not good enough. See, comparing in life will always destroy you. It's bad for you, but always compete. Does that make sense? If you compete, you will create opportunities to get better all the time. Okay? So if you see teams that's doing better than you, learn from that. If you see teams who has more people at this event than you do, learn from that. What are they doing? How I could learn from, so I could learn from them and make their strength mine and work harder than them so one day I could beat them. That's a great mentality, okay? My mentor taught me this when I was 20 years old. He said, Danny, you have to choose. You could either make money or make excuses, but you can never make two together. He said, you could either make money or make excuses, but you can never do both of them at the same time. How many of you guys rather make money than make excuses? You can't make excuses and make money at the same time. My mentor said, Danny, failure is okay. You could fail forward. You could fail and learn to be successful one day. But you could never become successful making excuses. You can never excuse your way to success. Never. Failure is okay. Not achieving is okay. You learn from it and you will get there. But excuses will destroy you and you will never be successful. Don't be an excuse maker. Is this too much? I saw about 4 of you. You got your feelings hurt right now. Hey, I'm your friend. I'm just here to help you. I just want you to experience the success and transformation, and I want you to become a strong leader and uprate you for you to go out there and live better. Is that okay? Is that for you guys mad at me? You guys still happy?
Happy.
How many of you glad you came today? How many of you guys picking up some good ideas about leadership today? Okay? Now, killer of big success. What stops people from becoming mega successful? It's the little success. When you achieve little success, don't let it get to your head. It's called ego. Don't let it get to your head. You want to always grow. You want to always focus on learning. You want to stay humble as you stay confident, okay? Our business isn't about 1 or 2 people doing big job. Our business is a lot of people doing a little bit. Remember, becoming a national director, the secret is help more people to become senior managers. Just enrollment to senior manager. That simple step. Helping them to plug into presentation, orientation, helping them to take little steps, helping everybody do 1 or 2 or 3K pop-ups. A lot of people doing a little bit is the environment you want to create. And that's how you're going to be successful in our business, and that's why it requires great leadership. So start helping more people. If you got people in your team that signed up, but they're not senior manager yet, after this meeting, give them a call, send them a message. Say, let's get together. I want to help you become a senior manager before the month ends. You know, if you got somebody that is stuck at manager, if you got someone that signed up as a planner that are not a senior manager yet, set up a schedule. Help them schedule a K pop-up and say, hey, I want to help you become a senior manager. I know you started the business because you got plans and you got dreams and goals. I want to help you take the most important first step in the business. I want to help you become a senior manager. Is that okay? Have that conversation. More people you help to become senior manager, sooner you're going to become team leader, director, senior director, and national director. Mr. Zig Ziglar said it the best. If you help enough people to get what they want, you're going to have everything you want. That's how Riemann compensation works. If you help enough people to get what they want, you're going to have everything. You could achieve everything you want in Riemann opportunity. Your mind is like magnifying glass. Be aware where your mind is going. You know, sometimes I see leaders and their mind is focused on one problem. And once your mind is on it, it's a magnifying glass. It looks bigger than it actually is. And I want to encourage you to use magnifying glass